So in the typical approach, you can see the percentage of accuracy. They're almost always below 50%, which is really bad if you think about it. Our proprietary approach, on the other hand, in the same identical scenarios, gives us close to 100% accuracy. So in other words, we not only get the floor correct, but we also get the room correct almost every single time. On the orange numbers, that is just a percentage of accuracy. Some of them include places where they even got the floor wrong, right? It's probably on the order of 20 or 25% of the time, even the floor was wrong. And as you can imagine, from a first responder's perspective, when we say the room is wrong, but it's the adjacent room, maybe you don't feel it's that bad. But if you actually were sent to the wrong floor, that's going to add a whole lot of latency for the response, because going to the next floor or the floor above or below is going to incur a lot of time to change for the responders. So not all errors are equal. Some errors are really bad. Getting the wrong floor is really bad. And so this is a mix of both. In general, the typical approach tends to be less than 50% accurate. And this is a proprietary algorithm we did with actually no increase in infrastructure, but purely based on an algorithm that we developed. Any comments, Jeff, you want to add to this?
Yeah, so from a non-technical standpoint, these numbers actually, I want to take the numbers away for a second. When we talk about 50% or 70%, even if they were 90% accurate, it still is an issue with sending people to the wrong people. And I want to be very clear, when I talk about hostage rescue or something else, this is not what we're talking about here, because our preciseness in our location, it allows us to do this whole other arena of things that where we don't always know what the customer is going to have a problem with, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But accuracy, even of 10% less accurate, makes a big difference. And so this was one of the key factors when we were looking at the company, and we were talking as a group from the leadership, is can we be 98, 99% accurate? Because we early on, we all talked about, if we can only be 90% accurate, then it's going to cause problems for the end user, the hotelier, or if we're in schools or other places. So the numbers look dramatic here, but even when it's just slightly off from where our accuracy is, it's still a very big deal. It's my comment from a non-engineering perspective.